Welcome in everybody to Fantasy Pros. This is the Fantasy Football Podcast. It is me, Joey P, Joe P Zapia, and today we're going to do our best to go back in time. That's right. We're going to take all the knowledge that we have from the 2024 season and try to get it right with the perfect draft. That's right. We're going to draft the perfect team. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we have this amazing tool every single year when the season ends that our dev team creates for the perfect draft, where you can go back and draft with all the knowledge that you have and try to create the perfect roster and win some free stuff. Now, Andrew Erickson, I know, you can't go back in time. You can't relive stuff. A lot of things we got right. Some things we got wrong. So this feels like therapy to me, where we can go back and kind of, just for ourselves and for our hearts and minds, try to do maybe just a little better than we did in some of our actual drafts in 2024.
100%. We got the ultimate cheat sheet. And I think what's fun about this is even when you're using what happens, right? You know what's going to happen. Think about the Chiefs, right? Went 15-1 with their starters. We're probably going to draft 0 Chiefs on this team.
Zero Chiefs.
Zero
Chiefs on this.
Despite the fact they lost one game all season. So sometimes it's not always seems like it's going to be. But looking forward to breaking it down and ending in perfection.
There you go. Ending in perfection. And again, if you're new to all this, let me break it down for you and give you the lowdown. So 2024, the season is over, but the perfect draft challenge is just beginning. You can go back in time, use the knowledge to try to nail the perfect fantasy football draft, which is everyone's goal in life. Invite your friends and you can compete in our community leaderboards to see how you stack up. Your score is calculated best ball style, optimizing your lineups for week 1 through 17. You play as many times as you like, you climb the leaderboard, and you get a chance to win free Fantasy Pros premium subscription for an entire year. That's right. And to enter, just join our Discord at fantasypros.com/chat and share a link or screenshot of your score in the Perfect Draft Challenge channel in Discord by February 3rd. That's all you got to do. So draft, compete, and win our Perfect Draft Challenge right now, running at fantasypros.com/perfect draft. That's easy to remember. All right, let's get underway. As you can see, this is the Perfect Draft Challenge board. You can select where you want to draft from. We're going to pick the 7 spot. We're going to gamble that we can still get Jahmyr Chase at 7. That's what I want to do. We could go to 12, try to take 2 running backs at the turn. I don't know if that's the better way to go or not. We'll find out. Andrew, you want to stick with this strategy that we've been rolling with so far?
Jahmyr Chase, wide receiver 1. Let's go.
All right, let's start the draft. So here we go. We missed Jahmyr Chase in this one. My goodness. So do we pivot? You want to go Saquon Barkley here, or should we take Justin Jefferson? Oh, Justin Jefferson's touchdown total was underwhelming.
Saquon.
Saquon. Let's go. We'll take Gibbs on the way back. All right. We missed it. I'm pissed off about it. I'm already unhappy. I can tell you this is not going to be the perfect draft. Jahmyr Gibbs still available. I like the value we can get with BTJ later on. Maybe we just go double RB. What do you say? Not any way that I built any of my teams, but maybe it was the perfect way.
Superhero RB. Let's do it.
Superhero RB. All right. So no Jahmyr Chase. We're already pissed off about that. So I can't imagine we're going to score very well. It's already a failure. All right, let's go to the wide receivers here. Ayuk, Pittman, DK Metcalf. Don't like any of those guys. Malik Neighbors is on the board, and we know already there's some talent buried. You want to go Malik here and start the wide receiver core?
So actually, let's go T. Higgins. Right? When he was healthy, he was wide receiver 2 points per game, right behind Chase. So because it's best ball settings.
Did miss some time, though. I just worry about that.
But we're drafting enough players to combat those weeks that he missed. So I think, again, we didn't get Chase. We got to get the next Bengals receiver. I like Higgins. Let's get
All right. Let's see what happens here. We took Higgins here. Malik Neighbors off the board. Mahomes and Jacobs go. All right. So the other wide receivers, you got Waddle, you got Pickens. Terry McLaurin's another way we could go. Again, BTJ is another guy that we're circling here. We can get later on. Same with Jaxon, Smith-Nijigba. Tight end, I think we're going to wait on Brock Bowers. So let's just keep pounding wide receiver. Where do you want to go next?
I like Terry. Scored a ton of touchdowns this year. Made the Pro Bowl. I like McLaurin.
All right, so McLaurin, we'll lock him in. We got a nice little meme there telling us a good job. I like the salute. All right, looking Jaxon, Smith-Nijigba, we can go there. We can go Lad McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., who finished very well. I think we can take JSN and then also get BTJ. You want to just back-to-back this bad boy?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, so let's do that. So let's take Jaxon Smith-Nijigba, who had a breakout season this year. We'll draft him. Very good. And then we will go down to BTJ, see how that helps us here. All right, Tony Soprano likes the pick. That's all that matters as long as I have Big Tony's approval.
Bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango. Lad McConkey still on the board here. Running back still on the board, looking around. Obviously, he was pretty slim. I think we're going to wait for Bucky. None of these guys are really moving the needle for me from what I can see here. Quarterback, also, we have a plan to wait for Baker Mayfield and see how that works out. Last time we did this, though, we didn't take 2 quarterbacks. I think that might have hurt us because you probably got a 0 at QB.
Yeah.
So I think we have to take 2 QBs if we're going to crack this code here. And again, our dev team does a phenomenal job with all the memes and all the fun stuff here, putting this perfect draft together. Joe Burrow also still on the board. So do you want to go early for a QB or no? We're going to wait.
No, I still want to wait for Baker. I mean, Baker was QB4 overall.
All right.
Like, I feel like we got to wait on him.
So we can take Jordan Addison spike weeks. We can take Lad McConkey consistent. We can take Jerry Jeudy. Which way you want to go here?
Let's go McConkey.
McConkey it is. All right, let me pull him up here. We'll draft Lad McConkey. There we go. Bill Belichick approves of us. And if there's one thing that Andrew and I have been seeking our entire life, it's the approval of our esteemed head coach.
Do you think if Belichick had stayed in New England, we would have drafted Lad McConkey instead of Paul?
Probably. Probably. I like the hustle in that kid. All right, Jordan Addison's still on the board. So is Courtland Sutton. You want to go there?
Yeah, let's do Sutton. Let's do Sutton.
All right, your boy, Courtland Sutton. See, you were just a year early on Sutton.
I mean, I was many years early
Look at that. We got the dodgeball, Chuck Norris, thumbs up. Good stuff there going on. Okay, next up here, do you want to dip our toes in the Bucky Irving water? Is it time to do that and just solidify that third running back?
Either Bucky or even Chuba Hubbard. Honestly.
Well, here's the problem. Barkley and Gibbs are on bye week 5 together. So maybe Chuba. Let's go Chuba.
Yeah. Grab Chuba.
And then we'll take Bucky Irving on the way back here.
Yes.
Because I'm looking at the bye weeks and I'm seeing the problems there. Tyrone Tracy also out there, but I think we both would prefer Bucky.
Oh, 100%.
All right. So we got Bucky in there as well. There you go. Billie Eilish seems to be very happy about this, which is great. Again, if you're wondering what I'm saying because you're listening to this, there's little memes that pop up and tell you if you're doing a good job or a bad job, as if we needed more pressure with everything going on. Darnell Mooney still floating around there at the wide receiver spot, or we can solidify tight end and take Brock Bowers and get that done with.
Yeah, let's get Bowers. Lock him in.
All right. Locking in Brock Bowers. There we go.
127th overall pick. Wow.
127th overall pick. Pretty good return on investment. Pretty good. All right. We've got 2 bench spots yet to go. Again, remember, it's a quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and a flex. We have a defense to fill here too. So we got 2 wide receivers. We've got 2 running backs on the bench. Where do you want to go for this next spot here? I can't imagine any of these running backs left here except maybe Tracy. But again, some up and down from him. I want to go Darnell Mooney here. What do you say?
Judy's gone. So yeah. Mooney for me as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, we went back to back. We had to. We took those running backs. We got screwed out of Jahmyr Chase. So there you go. Oh, look, there you go. One of my favorite characters from Succession there, Brian Cox, getting it done. All right, so this is where we screwed up last time. We got to take 2 quarterbacks. So that being said, let's look at the quarterback board. We could take Jayden Daniels and then take Baker Mayfield. I think that's the best path here. They have different bye weeks from what I'm seeing also, 11 and 14. You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, Jayden Daniels, boom. There you go. Ted Lasso, very happy with us. There you go. Thanks, Ted. Baker Mayfield to cover our buys.
Boom.
And now it's just a matter of taking a defense. That's all we have to do left is take a defense. I'm feeling Eagles defense. You got any fight with that?
No. Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go.
All right. So we'll take 1-0 because we don't have 2 defenses. I don't know if that's a little gadget. Now,
we
let's
take
make a prediction
0 at tight end, too, because we only have 1 tight end.
Finding a second tight end kind of rough, though. I mean,
well, we could take Isaiah Likely, lock in that 1 week that he was good.
Well, no, the problem is we have to take the defense here. I think we're locked in. So.
If we don't get perfect, that's why.
All right, predictions on score. 2,600, 2,700. What do you think we are?
I think we're right under 2,700, but maybe by like 10 points. Just right under 2,700. All
right, here we go. This is the moment of truth. Let's select it and see what happens. Here's the big score. Everything's calculating 2677. You're right. Oh,
just right under the 27. Again, it might be the 2 tight end thing because we took a 0 on in week 10.
Maybe that's it. So look, learn from us. Learn from our stupidity, as you always do here on the show. So far, the current leader, KED 2313, 2854.60. That is a score, my friends. That's incredible. And as you can see right here, after you run the perfect draft, you can go in and share it on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever you want to share it on social media. And of course, you have to join our Discord at fantasypros.com/chat. Go to the perfect draft channel and share your scores in there. And then you might be able to win the premium subscription. But as you can see, it's not easy, even for the quote-unquote experts, to do well here. I think we did okay. This is the highest score I've gotten here. Most of the time I get Chase. We didn't get Chase this time, which I got to tell you, Andrew, was severely disappointing to me.
Yes, it was very sad to not get Jahmyr Chase, even though we were picking at, we flew too close to the sun. We're thinking, oh yeah, he'll be there at 7. Like the board's not sharp enough. It's like, nope, there are sharps out here in this perfect draft challenge. So you got to be ready for those. And I will say too, going back to if you're going to draft 2 tight ends and you draft Brock Bowers like we're suggesting, week 10 is his bye week. Just looked at the high scores from week 10. The guy you can get for free, Tanner Hudson, for free, 13.3 points week 10, and he'll be available.
Yeah.
So.
We need to manage our buys better. But look at this team. I mean, I got to imagine this team would have won. Saquon, Jahmyr, Gibbs, T. Higgins, Terry McLaurin, Jaxon, Smith-Nijigba, BTJ, your boy, the OG BTJ guy, Lad McConkey, Courtland, Sutton, Chuba, Hubbard, Bucky, Irving, Brock Bowers, Darnell, Mooney, Jayden, Daniels, Baker, Mayfield, and the Eagles defense. Yes, please. I will go to war with that team any day of the week. And remember, after the draft, don't forget to just run another one, because you can do this all weekend during the NFL playoffs. You're sitting around watching the game. Keep trying to figure it out. See if you can crack the code. And now that you've seen us play, try it out for yourself. Again, Perfect Draft Challenge at FantasyPros.com/perfectdraft. Go in there, run as many as you want. There's 0 limit. Just don't get in trouble with your significant other, because they have to, have you do other things around the house, or make sure that, you drop Junior off at their flag football game or their basketball game or whatever happens. So to enter to win, again, you got to go to our free Discord community at FantasyPros.com/chat. Share a screenshot or link of your score in the #PerfectDraftChallenge Discord channel. 3 winners will be chosen at random to win a 1-year premium subscription to Fantasy Pros, and the contest ends February 3rd. So make sure you are on top of it. We want you to get that free subscription to Fantasy Pros. Andrew, I'm proud of us. We did a good job. I wish we had the hindsight, but then again, that's why fantasy football is fun after all, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what fun would it be if we already know all the answers, right? It's part of the fun.
I mean, it'd be a little fun. It'd be a little fun to go undefeated, but...
How is this guy so good?
I guess we have different ideas of fun. What's your idea of fun? I'm sure it's running a million perfect drafts, so go out and do it today. That'll do it for us, but the story of the game goes on. For Andrew Erickson, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids. Get that draft perfect.